It's a great point, because if you think about what Kyle Rittenhouse really was doing, is he saw a bunch of thugs and rioters destroying his community, and no one was doing anything about it. What are the values that represent my community, if not honor and loyalty and devotion to your community? This 17-year-old boy saw no one protecting the businesses, the people in his community, so he went down there and did it. And instead of rewarding it, instead of saying, isn't it good that a 17-year-old kid who was raised by a single mother made good decisions and decided to be a positive force in his community? They slandered and lied about him. They treated basic manly virtue as white supremacy. And I think you're exactly right. It's not just about Kyle Rittenhouse. It's about what kind of young men do we want to raise in our communities? What kind of virtues do we want our leaders to promote? Certainly not the people who are burning Kenosha, Wisconsin down. We want to promote the types of virtues that exist in Kyle Rittenhouse.
So this is fascinating, JD, because I've been told by members of my family, rock-ribbed conservatives over the last few days, we're so happy that he was acquitted, he was executing self-defense, but he shouldn't have been there. It was dumb. But you, as a former Marine, are saying, and this is what I subscribe to, what he did that night is what any man should do, any American should do, if they have a sense of community, correct? That's what you're saying.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I think the people who say that he shouldn't have been there, I think the thing that they often miss is that he was invited there to protect some of the businesses and some of the people that were being destroyed during the Kenosha rioting and looting. I mean, what do we want our young men to do? To ignore the call, to say, no, you guys are on your own, I'm going to sit at home and play video games? Or do we want people to go there and put out the fires when the bad guys start them? I think it's important for us to not just say, yes, it's good that he was acquitted, but to actually defend the decisions that led him there in the first place, because I think that they were good decisions. Nobody's perfect, of course. Nobody's right 100% of the time. But I think Kyle Rittenhouse was doing the right thing.
All right. Well, thank you for bringing clarity to this very significant story. JD, you are running for the Senate. You've got my support. The website is jdvance.com. Briefly, tell us, how's the campaign going, JD?
It's great, man. We're having a good time. We're meeting a lot of voters, and we're hearing a lot about the fact that people are just so sick of their country being turned into a hellhole by the Biden administration. So we got a lot of fighting to do. We got a lot of work to do, but the campaign has got a lot of momentum, and I couldn't be happier about where we are.
As the movie Matrix gave us the red pilling of Neo, I think a lot of Americans are getting red pilled, whether it's Kyle Rittenhouse, whether it's the mama bears at the school board meetings, and whether it's people like JD Vance. Check out his website, jdvance.com. God bless you, and thank you for your service in and out of uniform. How do we go? Where do we go from here beyond the Kyle Rittenhouse case? That's next here on Greg Kelly Reports with me, Sebastian Gorka.